Jai Shri Kushum Haranath. Pagal Haranath Part 3 Letter 49 Address to Shri Ram Narayan Hathi Dhanbad. Baba Ram Narayan, your long letter has very little substance. Oh Baba, why have you been so restless? I can't say. There's no worry. Everything is fine and will remain so. Mantra is the best of all. It doesn't need any mystic seed. Your mantra is the seed of all seeds. Remember that. If you do not rely on my words, read the end portion of the 8th chapter of Madhya Leela of Chaitanya Charitamrita once. Baba, this mantra has no mystic seed nor is it required. You are fortunate. Now sample the seed sowing farmer's words. Oh stupid, Guru and Krishna are the same. Krishna is made to appear when a simple stone is regarded as Guru. Eklavya became the chief of all by making a Guru out of clay. For innumerable ages after ages, such as Satya, Treta, Dapar, Kali, etc., Jivas are getting all their desires fulfilled by worshipping stone idols of deities. And a live Guru with hands and feet, nose, eyes like me would not benefit you. Oh Baba, listen to one thing. If the husband of a woman is lame or blind or leprosy stricken, does it debar the wife from acquiring the fame as a sati? And that sati, can she not liberate the world? Haven't you read about sati women in Mahabharata? One even gathered all the deities together for her leprosy stricken husband, got him revived from the death, and made her name blessed in the world. Oh Baba, exactly similar is the mantra imparting Guru. Whatever may be the nature of the husband, he is the God for his wife. So is the Guru a direct God. In whatever forms Krishna may appear before anybody and bestow grace, all are the embodiment of the same Rasamaya. Therefore, if the Lord appears before you in an ugly form, never get deluded and lose the gem due to carelessness. If you lose this gem once, you will never get it again. You shall have to start from the scratch once more. Be careful, be careful, be careful. Never try to get deceived after having been blessed with such a valuable life plus such a great mantra. Enticed by the recruiters, do not lose your life. Like the husband adoring Sati, do not prattle about your master anywhere and everywhere. Your master may not be as much beautiful in the eyes of others as he is in yours. Therefore, if they decry your master before you, you will go to the abject hell. So I say, stupid, don't be restive and fall into the fire. Do not pay heed to others' gossip. Do not talk about him with others. Throwing yourself heart and soul at your Guru's feet, float in the ocean of bliss, and occasionally, if you wish, pick up a gem by diving down. Do not regard these words as false. Today, I got hurt and so wrote these words. Oh Baba, the sadhus are no dealers in stationery that you would go there and buy a thing of a choice by giving money or offering a chilam of ganja. The sadhus are more scarce and adorable than Krishna himself. Why are you getting misled? That is why Krishna said, quote, the sadhus or devotees are my parents and they are my guru, unquote. So I say, Baba, if I go to the sadhus to show my beauty to them once, immediately they won't grant me any favor. Once ponder over sadhus' sentiments. They have left their home, their parents, have become oblivious of wealth, people, in fact of the world itself, and like vagabonds, they are roaming from door to door, singing Lord's name. Someday they remain underfed, someday they starve, with so much of suffering, the priceless jewel that they are collecting bit by bit. Can they suddenly hand it over to just anybody? Then why this hurt? If a person without any wife makes innumerable efforts and submits to someone who has lakhs of wives, does anybody hand over his own wife to such a person? On the other hand, finding an eligible person, one takes him along with respect and care and arranges wedding of his daughter or sister with him. If we are also a fit person, sadhus will seek us out and bestow grace upon us, or else we may have to try to buy a wife with money, and that entails innumerable efforts. Oh dear Baba, that is why I say, what the sadhus have said to you is true. A little deep thinking will tell you how far you are wrong. In saying what you said, how far you have transgressed. Now confess your guilt, heart and soul before the Lord, seek His pardon and be grateful for future. Surely you will be able to remedy all your torments. Now your Gurudev, going beyond the physical existence, is watching you at times in his all-pervading astral form. Do not fall in danger considering this to be false. Considering and knowing him to be near, do all your deeds, be deeply devoted to his feet. There is no difference between his image and that of Krishna. Now think of them as inseparable. See Baba, spending the whole day in futile tasks, you may not have to weep in the evening that you forgot the real thing. I have cautioned you right from now. Oh Baba, secretly keep another truth in mind. After analyzing myself thoroughly, I found that I am unfit to be the disciple of your disciple. Forget being Guru to you all. It is an absolute truth. You are at least groping in the dark. But finding darkness, I have fallen asleep. You too don't sleep like me. Move. Moving on, you will see the light, will find the path, will reside in the realm of comfort happily. Krishna will lead you holding your hand. Like observing the condition of a drunkard, others should be alert. Similarly, seeing me all treading on the religious path, be careful. Oh Baba, you should know that the images of all gurus are but Krishna's images. But you might wonder why these images are not as powerful, not as charming. Dear Baba, a sadhak doing sadhana atop a corpse first sees many horrifying images before the image of his worshipped deity appears before him. But in fact, all the images are those of the same worshipped deity. Similarly, dear Baba, before obtaining Krishna, respect images of all gurus, knowing them to be the image of the Lord. Otherwise, like that sadhak suddenly destroying yourself, you will put a permanent impediment in your path. Krishna has himself spoken in the Bhagavad, quote, "Know all the images of Acharyas to be my own image, do not doubt it," unquote. Now perhaps you need no more explanation on this point. Perhaps you have understood. Now quietly worship your Lord. Go on recounting the precious mantra that you have fortunately received. Contemplate on it. All your desires will be fulfilled and you will be gratified. You have come to know by any means. You have done nothing wrong by writing the mantra to me. But be careful, none else should come to know by any means. Do you want to know what a mantra is? Suppose the man or woman I love stays in a city. Whenever I happen to pass that way, to see him or her, I make a particular sound, a signal that is known only to two of us. That for others may be meaningless, but my treasure of love sees and realizes a new heaven in it. Similarly, mantra is nothing else but a signal for calling my life's Lord. Its meaning is clear only to me and to Him. If I call in public, all would come to know. That is why I make this new type of sound which is not understood by anybody except my friend. That sound is called mantra. That's it. It is nothing special or complicated. I think you will now understand and no regret would arise in your mind any further. You can repeat mantra all the time. Hare Krishna name can be taken any time quietly or loudly in front of all, but you should repeat your mantra within yourself. None else should hear that. Your mind alone will repeat as well as hear it. A certain number should be marked first for repetition of your secret mantra. Mentally, you should take a vow about how many times you will repeat it daily. After that, when your tongue would, as a matter of habit, keep repeating, then there would be no need to mark any number. So long you remain in the number regime, keep increasing the number from time to time. Know that all worships and rituals are included in this mantra. Baba, I am a great fool. Don't fall into error by thinking that I possess any wisdom. You do not need at all to take a second mantra. By getting misled, do not invite trouble on your own. Take to this mantra and to the Guru who gave it wholeheartedly. All your desires will be fulfilled. Do not pay heed to the words of a Satan like me. Let people say what they wish. You keep on doing your work. You don't have to float or sink with others. You are responsible for your own actions. Oh Baba, I said many things like a madman. Do not be angry. Considering this to be a fool's prattle, ignore. I am an absolutely bound jiva. Asking me about the path, both are same. You are my all hope and reliance. This I have written so many times. Today I wrote again. Remember it? Barring you all, I have no source to call my own. Rest satisfied with a little money. There is no difference between a goblet of poison and 1 paisa stashed away. Poison is rather better than hoarded wealth. Poison makes unconscious, decays and kills at once. But hoarded wealth decays, makes unconscious, yet does not kill. Only tortures life after life. So I say, do not try to accumulate riches. If it is surplus, don't keep with you. Distribute to wife, parents, children, whoever wishes to take. Better still, if you have the capacity to give it to others. Whether you have money or not, whatever joys and sorrows you have come to experience in the world, you will do that without any thought or effort. Then why should there be any worry? In the Shastras, wealth is compared to bad liquor. Liquor itself is bad enough, and it's bad liquor. That is why, Baba, do not try to accumulate such wealth by saving 1 paisa after the other. Those who earn a pittance are rather comfortable. They eat well and sleep tight. No worry ever troubles them. Keep all worries aside and worship the feet of the Lord with a carefree mind. So long Mother is around, regarding her to be Krishna himself, ensure her satisfaction. Whatever she would utter, you will always achieve that. Knowing this for certain, that the parental blessings never go in vain, try to earn their blessings. Representing you, your wife would serve your mother. For that, you need have no worry. For the purpose of earning bread, you cannot stay near your mother and serve her. That is why your wife has to tend to her. So do not worry about your wife. They are perennially pure. No impiety can touch them. They are the rulers of this creation, and hence above all the laws. Laws are meant for the subjects and not for the king. The king promulgates laws, so laws are subordinate to the king and not vice versa. Both of you accept my love. Baba, dear, my health has become very weak and immobile. It seems I shall not be able to make you happy by writing letters anymore. So I say, whether you receive my letter or not, without getting hurt, you should write to me from time to time. Do not get annoyed by my words. Today, like a madman, I spoke too much. Do not mind. Pore over each word of this letter with all concentration. I am not well. Yours, Horror. Jai Shri Kushum Haranath.